Let's talk about what's happening right now in Gaza, because it's more than numbers and headlines. It's real people, real agony, and the world is watching in real time. On Sunday, the United Nations Security Council held an emergency meeting, a rare weekend session, because Israel brazenly announced its plan to seize Gaza City by force. Think about what that means for the more than 2 million people who are already enduring what the UN calls unbearable agony. The UN's Assistant Secretary General didn't hold back. He warned if this ruthless plan moves forward, it guarantees another calamity, another wave of forced displacement, more killings, more destruction, and consequences that will violently ripple across the entire region. Since October 2023, at least 61,430 Palestinians have been killed, according to Gaza's authorities. Just yesterday, 27 more lives were wiped out by Israeli attacks, 11 of them people simply waiting near aid distribution centers, gunned down or bombed by Israel's military. That's not just a statistic. That's families shattered, dreams erased, futures stolen. Let's pause on the hunger crisis. The UN's humanitarian office says this is no longer a looming crisis. It's starvation right now, imposed by Israel's blockade. 98 children dead from acute malnutrition since the war began. 37 of those just since July. Kids gone because Israel has choked off food and aid, and in the middle of all this, people are still making their voices heard. Outside the UN headquarters in New York, protesters gathered small in number but loud, demanding an end to the bloodshed unleashed by Israel. Inside, diplomats clashed. Britain, usually an ally of Israel, called the takeover plan a path to more bloodshed. Algeria wants sanctions. Pakistan and Turkey are urging the world not to look away, calling it a flagrant violation of international law by Israel. But inside Israel, things are just as divided. After nearly 2 years of war, people are split. Some are demanding the fighting stops, pleading for a deal to release prisoners. Others want to see Hamas crushed, no matter the civilian cost. Prime Minister Netanyahu insists that violently taking Gaza City is the only way to end the war quickly. But on the streets of Tel Aviv, thousands protest, afraid this brutal plan will only lead to more loss of prisoners, of soldiers, of innocent lives. Even the United States, holding veto power at the UN, is standing firm behind Israel's campaign of devastation. Their envoy says Israel has the right to do whatever it takes for security to end the threat posed by Hamas. But other countries are asking, at what cost? Let's humanize this for a second. Doa, the widow of soccer player Suleiman Al-Obeid, known as the Palestinian Pele, shows his picture on her phone. He was killed by an Israeli strike while waiting for humanitarian aid. Imagine losing not just a loved one, but your sense of safety, your home, your hope for tomorrow. Across the region, concern grows. Pakistan's foreign minister called his Turkish counterpart. Both condemned the plan, demanding immediate humanitarian assistance and an end to what they call Israeli impunity. So where does this leave us? More than 2 million people trapped in Gaza, watching the world debate their fate. Starvation, death, displacement, and a global community split between calls for peace and cries for more force. I don't have all the answers, but I know this: the pain is real, the stakes are high, and history will remember how the world responds. This isn't just about politics or territory, it's about humanity. Don't look away.